What if the calendar we live by is a lie? For thousands of years, humanity used calendars to celebrate, to harvest, to worship, aligned with the stars, the moon, and nature itself. But our modern system? It's not just about marking time. It's a framework crafted by empires, popes, and elites to impose order, control, and power. This isn't just about months and dates. It's about how time was weaponized to shape how we live, think, and obey. Welcome to the History Alchemists. Today, we ask the question few dare to. Are they hiding our real calendar? Let's go back to the ancients. The Egyptians, the Maya, the Chinese, civilizations that created complex calendar systems deeply tied to the moon, the stars, and the natural rhythms of life. These calendars didn't force time into rigid boxes. They flowed with nature. Take the 13-moon calendar used by many indigenous cultures. 13 months, each with 28 days, totaling 364. One extra day out of time was reserved for spiritual reflection, a reset in harmony with the earth. Balanced, precise, and deeply human. But then came the Gregorian calendar, imposed in 1582 by Pope Gregory XIII. Marketed as a scientific correction to fix the date of Easter, it was in truth a political and religious shift, replacing ancient systems with one that served the Church's authority, not the cycles of nature. Let's ask the real question. Who benefits from the calendar we follow today? A rigid calendar supports rigid systems, economic, military, and religious. The 7-day week and 12-month structure don't align with the moon, the stars, or natural time. They weren't created for harmony. They were engineered for consistency, predictability, and control. Why 12 months, when the lunar cycle clearly points to 13? Why is Sunday the day of rest in the West, when ancient cultures honored time differently? The roots of this system go back to Rome. The Roman Empire needed a calendar to coordinate taxes, armies, and state holidays, first under Caesar, and later under the authority of the Church. The Gregorian calendar became the ultimate tool for empire. It erased local tradition and replaced them with a standardized version of time, built not for people, but for power. Here's where things get strange. Many believe the 13th lunar month wasn't just removed. It was deliberately buried. In the 13-moon calendar, each month held 28 days, exactly 4 weeks. It was elegant, symmetrical, and aligned with nature. Women's cycles mirrored it. The ocean's tides followed it. It wasn't just a calendar. It was a reflection of life itself. So why erase it? Because predictable, uniform humans are easier to manage. By eliminating the 13th month, so often tied to the feminine, the spiritual, the mystical, they silenced a worldview that valued harmony over productivity, intuition over order, balance over control. Think about this. Our entire lives are based on a system created by emperors and popes over 400 years ago. We schedule births, marriages, taxes, and wars based on it. But what if this artificial construct keeps us out of sync with the earth, with the cosmos, even with ourselves? What if the stress, the burnout, the relentless pace of modern life is rooted in a time system that was never meant for human flourishing, but for imperial control? So, Are they hiding our real calendar? The evidence is compelling. The systems are in place and the motive? Crystal clear. But the bigger question isn't just about what was taken from us. It's about what we've lost. What would happen if we returned to natural time? Would we live differently? Would we think differently? Would we be different? The truth is, only you can decide. Subscribe to the History Alchemists, where forgotten truths rise again. This is a small YouTube channel, and your support would truly mean the world to us. And remember, history isn't just something behind us. Sometimes it's hidden in plain sight.